Hashtag End Father's Day, because celebrating patriarchy and male dominance is hashtag rape culture.
Really?
Feminism is a word that we all hear over and over again, and a thing that's been around since the 1800s, but I don't think any of us really know what it means.
We asked some of our friends here at Orchard Park what the first word that came to their mind was when they heard the word feminism, and here's what they thought.
Inequality.
Hating men.
Double standing.
Feminazis.
It's pointless.
When I think of feminism today, I think of egalitarianism, where everyone is treated equally no matter your gender.
Our principal, Mr. Barzetti, is on the right track there. The definition of feminism is a belief in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes. But unfortunately, the feminist movement is commonly misrepresented in our modern society.
I think that the actual definition is looking for equality between the genders, where many people think that feminism is looking for giving women advantages. So many people that assume if they are feminists, then they're fighting for women to have more power instead of just equaling things out. Many people who think of feminism assume that it's looking for giving women advantages.
I think that the people today aren't really portraying what feminism should be. I think they're taking it to extremes and kind of just throwing the word around and throwing situations around and putting it to where it doesn't need to be. They're over exaggerating some situations.
No, because a lot of people who are feminists don't actually know what they're fighting for, or they're fighting for the wrong things, so no.
I think it depends on who you are asking. I think that the extremes on both sides of it end up being incredibly negative. So you have some men who, as soon as they hear the word feminist, will instantly dismiss whatever idea is going to come up next. You also have some women who call themselves feminists and believe that that means that they're supposed to hate anything associated with men.
Something seems a little bit weird here. Why is it that the students of Orchard Park, who are in their late teen years, have such a negative view of feminism, whereas the teachers at Orchard Park seem to view feminism as more of what it really is, an act of equality? After a bit of thinking, we realized that the reason why the younger generation has a much more pessimistic view on feminism is because they are far more influenced by fourth-wave feminism, which is also known as postmodern feminism, and is usually expressed and talked about through social media. These social accounts, such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, allow people to freely share their opinions on any topic, regardless of what their opinion may be. The struggle, however, is there ends up being misrepresentations of issues, such as feminism, because citizen journalists feel it's necessary to share their own personal opinions and present them as fact. We found hundreds of tweets from fourth-wave feminists to back up our theory. Here are some of the more appropriate ones we'd like to share.
It's not a coincidence it's always men and boys committing mass shootings. The pattern is connected to ideas of toxic masculinity in our culture. The guy next to me on the subway was checking Twitter. He followed almost all the same people I did, but no women. Passive sexism is real. I consider myself a feminist, the real kind, as in I don't need government to take care of me, and I think I should buy my own damn birth control. You say not all men are monsters? Imagine a bowl of M&Ms. 10% are poisoned. Take a handful. Not all M&Ms are poisoned. Hashtag yes, all woman.
It is messages like this that give feminism a bad reputation, but like we said before, this is all due to fourth-wave feminists. Luckily, not all hope is lost. There are still people that see feminism for what it truly is, and understand that extremists can't be trusted as experts or even activists. However, this postmodern approach to feminism needs to end now, or else the movement may never be taken seriously.
Because there are two types of feminists that I've been noticing. There's the ones that are actual feminists that are actually fighting for equal rights, but then there's the ones that are just getting mad on Twitter, the ones that just post random stuff that don't really know what they're talking about, and that just kind of annoys me.
I can see how when people hear the word feminism and the first thing that they think of is some type of extremism. I don't know how to fix that except maybe through education, where people understand, so seek to understand before you make judgment.
Mr. Barzetti is right once again. The only way we can conquer and rise above the stigma placed upon feminism is through thorough education. People need to be able to decipher what is factual about the movement and what is expressed through social media sites by self-proclaimed experts.
In our current school curriculum, the only legitimate education we receive in regards to this movement is minimal knowledge about the women's suffrage movement in the grade 10 history class. Feminism should definitely be talked about more in our school environment so we can ensure that people are getting the right information about it, rather than letting the internet take its course and fill the heads of future generations to come about what certain individuals think.